What's going on, everybody? It's Trivelli Sports Daily coming back with another video. Right now, we're going to be breaking down the Thursday night football showdown slate between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Cleveland Browns. All right, so we've got some obviously stars, some studs, some sleepers, and some scrubs, and we're just going to get into all of them right off the bat. The over-under for tonight's game is 43. And I actually, dude, take the under on that. I promise you, take the under on that. You're going to be okay. So let's just look at these captains. Burrow's the most expensive, and we can look at him as what he did last game. 23 for 36, 193, and an interception. Obviously, didn't have his best opening rookie campaign start. When you look at the Cleveland Browns, just look at what they gave up to Baltimore last week, 38 points, and the defense obviously really didn't do anything. I don't think that Burrow's going to be under too much duress in this game. So, is he a viable captain option? No, because if you think that Burrow's in the winning lineup, you're going to want to have someone that Burrow's throwing to for the off-brand chance that he gets 2 touchdowns or just a strong game. It's a cheaper option. So I don't predict Burrow to get more than 20 points tonight. But if Burrow does get 20 points, that means one of his receivers or tight end is going to have at least 15 or 20. That's who you're going to want in the captain spot. So like I said, I'm not playing this. I think it's an awful slate. But if I was going to build a lineup, I would do something like this. You can see Cincinnati possibly running the ball a lot. That's one of their strong suits. So they have Joe Mixon, right? You could put Joe Mixon at captain. It's going to save you the money that you were about to spend on Burrow. Now, if you wanted Burrow, you could get him. You could get AJ Green. You could get John Ross. So now you have the stack here. You've got everyone you need on Cincinnati, and you're going to need to fill in on some Cleveland players here. So you could see here, Chubb and Kareem Hunt. They still put Hunt under Chubb, but he really just got outpaced. I mean, this guy's $200 cheaper, and he's got more upside, I believe, in the passing game. So if you wanted to get Kareem Hunt, you can get Hunt, and then you're looking at having 300 away. You could rebuild the lineup to get Azuma, or, you could rebuild the lineup in different ways here because you're only going to have 4,700 left for the kicker. So let's say you take out Burrow because you really don't need him, but you still have his 2 pass-catching backs. Now you can pick up, let's say, Azuma, and you have enough to get Baker, reshuffle it around a little bit, Maybe you don't need Ross, and you pick up Boyd, and you're giving up 500. But look at the lineup you have here. And you can see a lineup like this winning first place, let's say, if it wasn't a defensive battle. Now, I'm not saying that this game is going to be a high-scoring battle. I'm saying the defenses still aren't that good, so they're not going to capitalize on possible errors like Baker Mayfield, throwing ducks for picks. They're not going to get pick sixes. Same thing with Cincinnati. They're not going to get pick sixes. I don't see a fumble recovery for a touchdown. I see what people are saying with a rookie quarterback and, a not so good quarterback for Cleveland, you could see turnover opportunities. But what I'm saying is, unless there's a touchdown, the defense most likely will not be in the winning lineup. The defense in this case, I believe, without a touchdown is scoring 10 points max, which every player that I have here, I believe, can achieve. Azuma got 8.5 in the first game with no touchdown. Let's say you add a touchdown in there. That's 15 points, and he destroys any kicker for the similar price range. You got Joe Mixon as captain. You got to believe if he has a strong game and gets 25 points, so he's going to get you, 40 points as a captain? You're in business. If Odell has a good game, now you're in real business because you'll have 70 points between 2 players, let's say. Going down the stretch, you have one of the shareholders for the rushing attempts for Cleveland who seems to be getting outpacing Nick Chubb. Then you've got the starting tight end. You've got a number 1 receiver for Cincinnati and a number 2 receiver for Cincinnati. The way I'm looking at building this lineup right now is, I like to build it 3-3, but this would not be a bad option. So you're looking to just build 3-3. Let's build one more. I'm going to build one more with a different, let's say Odell goes off tonight, which he had an awful game in the first game. Same thing if Landry, he's expected to play. I would actually have both of these guys in the lineup tonight. But let's say you don't have both. Let's say you get Odell captain. You go with Kareem Hunt. I don't take Baker Mayfield here. They're still putting him at $10,000. The guy can't throw the football. So why would you pick him up? Get Joe Mixon here. Get AJ Green here. Look how much money you still have. I really like the value on Azuma at $5,000 and get Nick Chubb. So now let's say they split the carries for Cleveland and they only score 3 touchdowns today. Who would you say the touchdowns are going to go to? I know you would say probably one of them is going to go to Odell, right? You think one of them is probably going to go to Kareem Hunt. And then if the off-brand chance they get to the 1-yard line, you have Chubb. So that's 3 touchdown shares for Cleveland. Now look at Cincinnati. If I told you that Joe Mixon was going to have a touchdown, what would you say? Yes. If I told you AJ Green was going to have a touchdown tonight, what would you say? Good possibility, right? And then all you're banking your lineup on is Azuma getting a touchdown, which of course is a lineup breaker for 90% of people that might not have him tonight at the 5K spot. So look how you've used your money here. Once again, you have a balanced lineup. You got everything across the board, and you're bringing it back. So if, let's say, someone doesn't do good on Cincinnati, of course they're not going to have the best game in the world. Well, you still have your options on Cleveland. And it's a well-rounded lineup. This is how I would build this lineup tonight, even though I'm really not going to play it because it's an atrocious slate. So if you do play it, good luck, and may the DraftKings gods be with you. If you have a second, just take a second to subscribe, like, and comment. I'm going to be pumping out content all day today, so I'll see you guys later. Peace!